This video is sponsored by Professional Photographers of America. Right there. Lighting versus composition. Which one is more important? And I'm going to tell you which one it is. We're going to try to avoid the ghetto fabulous. We're going to try to avoid that. We're going to do a little bit more classy, okay?
What's the
Great lighting versus great composition. Which one is more important? And I'll break it down to you like this. Great lighting makes your photo look good. It's the most important thing you should be looking for. But great composition, this is how you make your photo look more interesting. This is how you make your photo stand out. Taking these pics of Diana from the driver's side, I noticed it gave it that side lighting effect. It isn't very flattering. It's doable, but it's just not great. I moved to the other side and the lighting was much more even and flattering. Now that I got my lighting locked in, it's time to try and get the best composition I can by using little tricks like adding foreground interest to my photo and subframing like I'm doing here with the reflection on the glass. Boom. Oh, Hoochie Mama magazine, Freakaleek magazine. For these next shots, do you see all the red over there? That's actually why I picked this location. I have like this thing where I don't want my shots to look like out of a Ratchet car magazine picture. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it classy, trying to make it my style, because I normally don't photograph women or models with like vehicles. So I'm trying to make it my own. So basically, I'm trying to avoid taking any of those hot import night style pictures where the models are leaning on cars with their butt poking out. It's cringe AF. I might as well go find some train tracks and go take a photo there. What do you think? Okay. No, I'm kidding. Here's another great example. Photographing her through the side mirror made for an interesting and creative composition, but it just wasn't enough. The lighting needed to be better. Can you go on this side and do the same thing? So like the light's face, when you're looking at the mirror, the light looks good. So we switched to the passenger side and it was way more flattering. The stars aligned on this one, guys. What do you think? I am totally gonna preach to you in this video about lighting and composition. But first, a shout out to my sponsor for this video, and that is PPA, Professional Photographers of America. I think every photographer out there should become a member of PPA. You will get up to $15,000 worth of equipment insurance. You will get access to over 900 educational videos to help improve your skills. You'll get access to tons of small business resources like contracts for your photo shoots, and even data loss recovery services if anything happened on location. Hopefully it doesn't. You will also get access to Imaging USA 2021 right at home and Imaging USA 2022 in person. Take a look in the description box down below and use the special code for a discount on your membership. Lighting is the most important part of a photograph. For example, let's just say that I'm some kind of hot Abercrombie model right now. There's a beautiful mountain range behind me. Beautiful, beautiful composition. But is this lighting complementary to my face? It's not. The lighting is not good. And because the lighting is not good on me and I'm the subject of the photo, all of that doesn't really matter because it doesn't look good on me. Now we got some good lighting. I'm looking kind of good right now. But that background is not pretty. Blah composition, but I'm looking good. Now, this is a great starting point. Now I can start, now that I have good lighting, I'm gonna work with it. I'm gonna try to make the best composition possible with that good lighting. Sometimes I'll make an exception. Maybe the lighting won't be super perfect, super good, but I'll have a nice composition. Sometimes I'll make that sacrifice, okay? But overall, lighting is the most important. You know what's funny about lighting is that sometimes great lighting is the absence of light. Sometimes someone being dark in a picture means great lighting, you know, because it adds mystery and mood to the photo. And that just goes to show you there isn't just like one rule about, hey, there has to be this kind of light on someone. No, photography, you break all the rules, but I'm talking about light quality on like a portrait, like a standard portrait. This is most important. But for my people out there that are intimidated by light, you have to learn how to use one of these guys. You have to learn how to use off-camera flash, because this will allow you to get the composition you want outdoors. And regardless of the lighting that you have out there, you're able to still get the shot and get good lighting. Because when you're at the mercy of Mother Nature, you're a great composition, but you have bad lighting, it's not gonna work. It's gonna look like crap. You gotta learn how to use one of these. The best way to learn how to use light is by actually using it. Reading the photography book is only gonna get you so far. Yes, you need to know the basics of light. You need to know that light coming from above is the most flattering kind of light. Picture me with a flashlight under my nose. I'm gonna look scary, right? You have to learn that what angles create the most flattering light. The way you're gonna learn that is by actually going out and doing it. Going out and doing it. That's the only way to learn. Don't be intimidated by it. We all had to go through that process. Learn how to use light so you can maximize the potential of your photos to get the composition that you want and get good lighting. If you are one of those die-hard natural light photographers and you don't want to learn how to use this doesn't fit your style, that's perfectly fine. Who am I to tell you what you need to do, right? But just understand that you're always going to be at the mercy of Mother Nature. And sometimes you're not going to get the shot that you want because the lighting isn't right. Now, when it comes to composition, we all know lighting and composition almost go hand in hand. You need both to create a beautiful image. And sometimes composition means nice expressions, nice posing, nice, interesting perspective, angle. This is what's going to make your image stand out. Composition is everything. This is how you make your style differ from others in terms of how you see the world, the angles that you shoot at. It's important, but not more important than lighting. So hopefully I made this very apparent to you. You need both to make great images, but lighting should be priority always, then composition. Like right now, I'm feeling like a preacher right now. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I got a lot, my dopamine levels are really high right now because what I'm telling you guys is so true. And I didn't even plan to say this. It just came out perfect. Before I go, please show this video some love, man. People are not really doing many photography tutorials online. Everyone's just talking about gear. And I joined them. Admittedly, I did. But I want to do more stuff like this. It just seems like people don't care. So show this video some love. I'd really appreciate that, man. You are a real one, okay? And I'm going to be posting another video in a couple days, okay? So stay tuned for that one, all right? Later.